sometimes the reason a debate is a stomp is because one side is right. One of my favorite debates of all time is Trent versus Pearl. The topic was whether or not marriage was a good deal for men. It's almost as if Trent had an advanced copy of Pearl's opening statement because he addresses her points really directly before they have any amount of crossfire.
Unfortunately, men, the divorce system heavily benefits women, and the stats reflect that. Women file for divorce 70% of the time, and this is not only devastating to men, but also deadly. Men are 9 times more likely to commit suicide following a divorce. Child support is tied to Social Security and Title 4D, and if you cannot pay, the government can take away your money directly from your bank account, ruin your credit score, take away even your fishing license, take money directly from your paycheck, and even throw you in jail.
For example, Pearl talks about how marriage is a bad deal because men are sometimes mistreated in child custody cases. That's not unique to marriage. If you cohabit or even just hook up with a woman, you can still father a child and deal with custody issues. However, marriage makes a man the presumed father of the child with natural rights unmarried fathers don't have, even though unmarried fathers can still be liable to pay child support.
The average woman is 5'3" and 170 pounds. On top of that, men can never really know the sexual past of the woman they are marrying. Dating apps have made promiscuity more accessible and easier to hide.
Another wrong target is women themselves. Pearl says marriage is bad for men because modern women are worse than previous generations of women. But that says nothing about marriage. If modern women are good enough for hookups that can result in children, or cohabiting relationships that superficially feel like marriage, but are far more likely to fail, then modern women are good enough for marriage, which has less harms for men. And Pearl can't use these stats to dunk on women because men are also worse than previous generations. Modern men are just as promiscuous and are even more overweight than modern women. A 2019 Experian study found that men carry more credit, auto, and mortgage debt than women. Millennial and Gen Z men have weaker grip strength and make less money than older men did at their age. Pearl has not shown that women are not good enough for men. Instead, the data shows men and women are both in bad shape compared to previous generations.
It's one of the greatest butcheries I've ever seen. And I learned a lot. It turns out there's a lot of myths I believed about divorce in particular that aren't true. We've never had a divorce rate of 50% in America. Really surprised me.